Hello and welcome to the Winners Club once again. Today I've got breaking news. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is you and I are going to make it great in Forex, and the bad news is I'm only telling you this now. I was supposed to tell you this a long time ago. I'm telling you, look at this. Just look at how amazing things are going in the club. This is the winning club. As I always say, we minimize losses and we maximize profits every day. So let's get to business. So today, my dear friends, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to make another modification on our working strategy. You see, our RSI and envelope strategy have been working miracles for us. I'm telling you, these results do not lie. So what I'm going to do today is that I'm just going to give you a few hints on how we get to use this amazing strategy once again. So this one I tried it yesterday and the day before on my demo account, and then today I'm using my funded account. Obviously, as you can see, the numbers are doing extraordinarily amazing up there. So I'm using my funded account from Tentrade. You do have the link on the channel description, and also on the video description you will find the link to register on Tentrade and get your own account. Registration is free and accounts start from as little as $29. Everyone and anyone can afford them. So let's get to business. So once again, today we're going to be using these two amazing indicators. So you just go up there and let's click, and we've got the moving average, and then we've got RSI, and we've got envelopes, and I'll be giving you the settings for these indicators before the end of the video, so you stay along. So my dear friends, this is what we're going to do today. What I want to show you is how we place entries on this. So as usual, we wait for price to touch either the 10 line level or the 90 line level. So for instance, at this point, price touched the 10 line level over there, and it means it was at this point. So you, after price touches the 10 line level, you are going to go to the graph up there and wait for the moving average to be below price. So price is going to be above the moving average, and after the price is above the moving average, we are going to be looking for a bullish engulfing candle because we want to make a buy entry. So let's just zoom in and check. So let's just zoom in and check like this. So you see that price came to cross over here, and we have got to look for a bullish engulfing candle. After all, it's just over here. Everyone can see this one. So we've got our bullish engulfing candle over there, and we can make our entry. As you can see, price was going up amazingly, maybe from this point over here where we made our entry, just down there, and price was going up and it didn't stop. So my dear friends, that is how simple this strategy works. Maybe for a sell entry, we said we wait for price to touch the 90 line level, and then we go up there and we wait for price to be below the moving average. This time around, we wait for price to be below the moving average, and as you can see, let's zoom in once again because we want to be clear of what we are talking about. So price came to be below the moving average over here, and after that we are going to look for a bearish engulfing candle. After that, that is when we can make our sell trade. So as you can see, we've got our visible bearish engulfing candle over there. Maybe someone is saying they cannot even see where it's clear. It's so clear. This is our bearish engulfing candle over here. So that is how we make our entry. It's so simple, my friends. It's not complicated. Really, it's not complicated. You wait for price to hit the 90 line level, and then you go up to the chart and you wait for price to just cross or to come below the moving average. And after price has been below the moving average, what we are going to wait for is a bearish engulfing candle, because we want to place a sell entry. So a bearish engulfing candle, you're just going to choose the one you like most, but the sooner the better. Remember, the sooner you choose it, it's the better. But don't be quick, don't rush, because maybe someone, for instance, saw this bearish candle is over here, and then they decided to place their entries maybe there, and then price begins to do what? Price begins to go up, and then they cancel the trade, they begin to place buy trades. You see, if you make these small mistakes, they are going to cost you a lot. If you make these small mistakes, they will cost you a lot, and it will really go a long way. So my dear friends, take your time. There is no rush here. If you are not sure about it, it is better just to leave it. Stay away from it. If you are not sure, leave it just like that. You see, we had our bearish engulfing candle over there, and then we can place our sell entry. So basically, my dear friends, that is how we use this confirmation. So it's just a matter of waiting for price to hit the 90 line level or the 10 line level, and then you wait for price to be above the moving average or below the moving average, depending on what you want to do. And then you look for a bullish engulfing candle or a bearish engulfing candle. That is as simple as it is. And as you can see, that is what I was using to place these entries over here. So now let's go back and let's look at the settings for these indicators. So you're just going to click up there once again. So we are going to go to the main chart over here, to that F function, and you look for the moving average, which is just right here. So when you click on the moving average, you will find that you have to make it period 100, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close, make it to pixel with a touch of red, and click save. That is how we are going to put it over there. And then you are going to go to the main chart again. Just go up there to the main chart, and when you go there, now you are looking for the relative strength index. So the relative strength index is just over here. So when you click the relative strength index, you are going to enter the settings as they are on my chart. Period 1, apply to close. You can make it 1 pixel with a touch of white. And for the levels, please remember you enter there, because you've got to calibrate all these levels from in there. So when you enter, you are going to have to use that plus sign over there to add the numbers. So put 95, 90, 80, 50, 20, 10, 5, and use for pixel with a touch of black, and we are good to go. So you're going to just click save over there. And then now for the envelopes, you are going to go to indicator window 1. So when you click indicator window 1, you are going to find envelopes just at that point over there. So when you touch envelopes, you are going to put period 2, shift 0, deviation O, and method smooth it, apply to close, upper band make it 3 pixel, and the lower band make it 1 pixel. So that is how we are going to do the settings. They are not complicated too. And to those who usually ask the time frame I'm using, this is the 5-minute time frame. My dear friends, you stay with me, and I'll be teaching you all the good stuff. I'll be bringing you all the good news. Let me do the thinking for you. Let me do the stressing for you while you make money. So see you next time on this wonderful YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.